As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. Monday, December 16th, 2024. You know how we roll on Mondays over here. Make your move. Make your move Monday kickoff question. Make your move Monday kickoff question. If you're a newcomer to this world, just know that every Monday there's some sort of thought-provoking question that is going to land with you. It's not necessarily a right or wrong. It's just an opinion question that's going to allow you to run your business in a different light, look at your business in a different light, and give you some sort of tip, something that you can take away that's going to make it so, hey, I'm going to just do this small thing better in my business, and who knows what that small thing could be and what it can lead to in the future. All right, so let's get to it. This weekend is one of the more talked about, popular, and anticipated college football games of the year. The most, some would argue, many would actually argue to say it's the most anticipated college football game of the year. It is Army versus Navy, all right, played in my hometown of Maryland, actually, to be more specific, Landover, Maryland. They played it in Redskinsville. I'm allowed to say Redskins now, but played at Redskins Stadium. Or Commanders. And to be honest, this is the second time they've done that regularly. There was one year actually in which the Redskins left the logos in the end zone, Army versus Navy, for the game after. And this is why, for the most part, I wasn't too upset about the name Commanders because of that. I knew what they did a couple years ago when Tom Brady came. It was a Patriots game. It was a Patriots game versus the Redskins, and they played in Landover. And they left the end zones with Army and Navy. And when they switched the name, they did it as a way of honoring the game and honoring our troops and our veterans and things of that nature. But when they switched the name to the Commanders, I kind of had a feeling that that's where they were going with it, in terms of just honoring the military, honoring our veterans, and honoring the people that have served our country. And it was a pleasure watching the game this year because I was with my partner, boy Ant, former military veteran, and he had met some other veterans and some other former Navy, and it was just a great time, right? So as far as what the question is because every year, something I've actually posted pretty much every year at this point, and something I look forward to seeing every year, is the unis, baby. Those uniforms. Every single year, Army and Navy comes with the heat, baby. They come with the heat. They bring the fire when it comes to the uniform. So the question is, this year, who wins, in your opinion, who wins the uniform battle? Who had the better uniforms? Was it Army or was it Navy? My personal opinion, again, maybe a little biased, seeing that I'm born and raised in Maryland, have a lot of experience when it comes to Navy and Annapolis and playing my championship games there. Again, I can't even be around, can't even hear the whole Navy, Annapolis Marine Corps Stadium, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff is triggering for me. So I'm always going to roll with Navy. I like Navy's uniforms. I like the way they matched up. Even though, again, Army's was on point too. They had the black with the ace of spades and the hearts and all that. So again, it's not by much. And again, a lot of my bias may be talking when I say Navy, but here's what it is. Here's the bigger lesson. Here's the bigger lesson that we got to take away from even having the conversation or posing the question, is understanding what the big brands do, right? What the smart business owners do, what the ones who are, have you seen as successful over a period of time, what they're doing. Look at what Under Armour is doing. Look at what Nike's doing. They know how anticipated the game is. They know the eyeballs are going to be, the amount of eyeballs that are going to be on the game. They know the positive press, the good light, the honoring of the people that have served our country. They know all of that stuff going in, and they say, hey, every single year, we're gonna take what we do as a brand, take our profits, take our marketing dollars, and we're gonna use it to create brand new uniforms. And let me be the first to tell you, I encourage you guys to go look up on your own and you don't have to just do it this year, but go every year, how they come up with the idea for these uniforms. There's an extensive amount of research that goes into it. Every year there's some sort of a YouTube video, some video that gets put out there that's, telling a story about a former veteran or something that a former veteran did, and how that inspired this year's uniforms, whether it's this troop did that, so we put the helmet, we put this on the helmet and all that, and all this stuff is saved. All this stuff is, being collected over the period of years, and you see Under Armour and Nike building up a solid track record towards, positive press and doing things that are going to be helpful to the business world and aligning themselves. This is with a big lesson here. You're aligning yourself with certain things that are going to be putting you in a positive light. That's business. Take a lesson from the Kevin Planks and the Phil Knights of the world, where they see something that's already established, see something that's already in place, and they align what they can do to help this cause, and they align it with what they already do, and you see the success that it's had over the period of years. So question again, who brought it this year? Who had the better uniforms this year, Army or Navy? In my opinion, it was Navy this year, and they won the game, but again, it's not by much, maybe a little bit biased when I say that, but curious to hear your opinion and what it's all about. All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, MakeYaMove.com. That's MakeYaMove.com. One-stop shop for your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one, Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. Check it out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more, soon.